Yo, what is up? So, I'm doing an interesting test. So, I've reinstalled this uh, just to purely test it to see what happens because what I've done is I've actually changed the VRAM in this Optiscaler. So, I've put that in, just type in spoofing, so I can pull the game to think it's a 13 GB GPU just to see if it literally gives me the over allocation it was giving me still. So, I saved that as so it will be interesting. I mean, 13 is an unlucky number, but considering what I've seen in this game, I don't think it can get much worse. So it's not a great game at all for me. So I'm pleased I didn't buy it because this is a free copy I got from Dodo Repacks. So it literally prevented me from wasting my money. So that was good. But the whole first level of this, I haven't seen optimization as bad in a while. So I will start a new game. So I've got the frame generation unlocked. So I've done it over the DLSS. But what I found is when I once I turned it on in this menu, it was crashing the game. So I went into the game and then I applied it before I think. So it's exactly the same version as what I previously played. So we'll see what happens. So you can already see. I mean, it done the shaders before, and then so that VRAM usage, I can't actually remember how low it was, but I know it literally went up. It definitely went over 13, so it definitely went over 15 gigabytes. So I'll put it to 13 now to see if there's any change. So if it starts ramping up, because I've just been playing the Mafia, and since I set that, yo, so I actually just crashed when I tried to load Lost Southside up. So Lost Optimization is doing something. But I didn't have this before, so we'll try again. Because what I've done, as I said, I've set it to 13 gigabytes. But this game is just the bonfire anyway for optimization. I mean, it literally feels like it's got worse compared to the last time I played it. And the previous time I played this, I actually found it was going well over 15 gigabytes of allocation. And then when I put frame generation on, it got even worse. So it's probably the worst optimized game I've played this month easily. To be fair with Mafia, it actually felt alright once I put it down to 15 gigabyte. But again, that's the first time it's happened, so I don't know if that totally fixed it. If it was just happened once in the game for me and I got unlucky, I did change a few settings in that mission, trying some things out. But I don't know. So we'll have to. This is why I wanted to test this game to see if the experience is any better. I can't believe how short that scene is. This fighting scene. It's like you think it's going to be an epic fight, and then that's it. It's literally over before you know it. To me, it actually feels more like a rip-off Final Fantasy 16. This game. The trailer made it look a lot better than this. I think there's so much going on the screen as well. Not sure I like that. I think that's what I found as well. I didn't find the combat that enjoyable. Just didn't see much to it. So we've got through that without crashing. Right, so it went to 15, but now it's gone to 14, but well, it's literally going over 15 again without frame generation. Right, so even though I've put 13 gigabyte, it's still going over that. So I've literally crashed twice trying to play this game. So I'll put it up to 13 gigabytes. So I'll show you again. I mean, so all that makes me think is if you've got a 12 gigabyte GPU, you might not even be able to start this game. That's what it's making me think. So I'll put 13 gigabytes. I mean, the funny thing is I could actually put it to 24 gigabytes. But so what I'll do is I'll put it back to auto. I could try 15, but it didn't look like it was gonna. This engine just seems to, no matter what you've put in, I don't think it's gonna take any notice. I mean, what we'll do, we'll put it back to auto just to see. Just to see if we can at least get into the gameplay. But I've literally crashed 3 times just trying to play it with 13 gigabyte. And that is actually a joke, that. And it's definitely not up to scaler because all I've done is just put it to FSR 4. Alright, so it don't crash when I go in there. I can't even, can I skip this? Don't look like it, so I've got to watch that again. So that's all I can think is that maybe it's crashing because but all that, it definitely crashed before I changed that to 13 gigabyte at the start. But I was trying to put frame generation on through Optiscaler. So maybe that, it's possible that could have been crashing it, but then I've crashed again. So I'm pretty confident it's just garbage optimization. That's what it feels like. I mean, if it's given a 16 gigabyte GPU issues, then no doubt it's going to do it to a 12 gigabyte, or you won't even be able to play the game at all. So now I can skip it. Oh no, still got to do that. Right. This is where it crashed before. Yeah, so I'll take it. It needs 16 gigabyte just to get through the cutscene, which is funny. My God. Yeah, I really do think. I mean, I thought it was bad enough on a 16 gigabyte GPU, but maybe you literally just can't even play the game on a 12 gigabyte without really putting all the settings to low. But as I said, even when I've put the settings down, it just seems to go up in VRAM again. It is so ridiculous. It is. It's like they've just, as I said, they've optimized it. I wouldn't even call it optimized, but they've just made sure it's run on the maybe a 24 gigabyte and the 16, and that's it. You know, forget everyone else. Yeah, I literally don't know how you could play this on the GPU lower than 16 gigabytes. What's this shit? Yeah, fair enough. I've put it on cinematic, but we're at 1440p, so I'm upscaling from 960 to 80p. It varies, so but it's always 900p something at quality mode, and I'm pretty sure I've turned all that down before, and it still kept going up. Surprised it didn't crash. Well, it's still using more than it should be. My God. I just think it is very, very poor optimization. Ray tracing, I don't see why that should be even so much. I mean, it would definitely use more if I put that on. I'm worried that would even crash, to be honest. But again, on higher settings, it would still be more than the 12 gigabyte GPU could handle at 1440p. But as I said, once you get past this level, it seems to sort itself out. The first level. As I said, if the GPU can get a high enough FPS at cinematic, then I don't see why I shouldn't be able to use it, especially at 1440p, because the VRAM is just going up too much for the resolution. It don't seem, see, it don't make a difference anyway. It just seems to go up when it wants. If put that on, it'd probably crash, would it? Now it's going all slow. My God. Oh, I mean, I did see someone on Twitter saying they're doing improvements and it could be the next Cyberpunk. That that was hilarious to me because Cyberpunk, I don't think so. Uh, it's gonna get nowhere near that game. Let me tell you. I think some people just obviously get paid off to praise a game. Right, that's ASLB on there, innit? I just read it. I can't get. I don't like the combat. It feels very generic. So let me tell you, you haven't seen anything yet because I remember it getting really bad and I almost dropped the game. I literally thought there's no coming back. Well, to be fair, I've dropped the game because I didn't like it. Uh, it just didn't feel worth my time, especially after this experience. And I just felt there's better games to spend my time on. Uh, I did actually have a go of Chronos again, the New Dawn, and yeah, that is definitely worth picking up. Really good. I'm liking that so far. So I would advise to spend your money on that rather than this game. And this game was actually more expensive. It was like about £50. And it's not gone down in price, which is weird. So I'm getting all these stutters. This is why I called it a stuttering nightmare before. Another stutter. Yep. So it seems to be ramping up again. The allocation. There we go. 15.1. Another stutter. Another stutter. Another stutter. Another stutter. My God. I'm so pleased I didn't buy this game. Thank you, Dodo Reap. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look. What the hell's that? What? I won't let me. What the hell is going on here? Oh, I literally told you. I told you he was coming. Yep. Stuttering nightmare. Totally. Oh well, I rest my case. You've literally seen it now. You've seen. Look at this. Look at these stutters. More stutters than smooth gameplay by the looks of it. Yeah, yeah. I really don't see. Look at it. So as I said before, probably not allowed generate frame generation on this game. Look at this. Look at this. Clown optimization. Idiotic. Now it's probably going to crash. So I've tried to turn it off and now it's probably going to crash. Yep. You know what? Whatever. It's not even letting me quit the game now. I think I might have to just quit the game, to be honest. Yeah. So it looks like you can't play it on the 12 GB, or if you do, on the 16 GB, it's a stuttering nightmare. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.